For the No on One Protect Maine Equality campaign. We're here today because the latest political ad from the Yes campaign endorses domestic partnerships, or DPs, as a worthy substitute for marriage equality. In addition to myself, we're joined today by Ben Dudley, who is the original sponsor of the DP bill when he was a legislator, and Mary Venato, the Civil Rights Director at GLAAD. Both are members of the campaign's executive board. Not only is this another distortion, for only marriage treats all families equally, it's also a sham. For the Yes campaign to suddenly support DP is the height of hypocrisy and a new form of campaign doublespeak. Every single backer of Question 1 has either long opposed domestic partnerships for same-sex couples or has been silent. They, from Marc Mutty, their campaign manager, to the Diocese, to the National Organization of Marriage, have long opposed even this measure of protection. In the final hours of this campaign, after attacking schools for weeks, they can't suddenly reinvent themselves and claim some new platform. The record shows that time and time again, they either opposed domestic partnerships or were silent on them even when they were offered as an alternative. This is nothing more than a Trojan horse, and voters should not be fooled. I'm now going to introduce Ben Dudley, a former legislator and member of our campaign executive board.
Thanks, Jason. Good morning. My name is Benjamin Dudley. I'm a former state representative. In 2004, I wrote the law that created the Maine Domestic Partner Registry. In the course of legislative action in 2003 and 2004, no group fought harder against enactment of this law than the Roman Catholic Diocese. Now the Diocese, through a new TV ad by its campaign against marriage equality, says that they, quote, want to be tolerant of gays, close quote. And they reference the Maine Domestic Partner Registry as an example of how they support the civil rights of all citizens. This is the same domestic partner registry that they tried to defeat in the Maine legislature 5 years ago. After seeing this ad, I reviewed my files from this legislation to make sure my memory was correct. In them, I found public hearing testimony in opposition submitted by Marc Mutty, principal lobbyist for the Diocese, now chairman of Stand for Marriage Maine. 2 letters in opposition here from the Diocese, signed by Mr. Mutty. A flyer from Mr. Mutty, writing on behalf of the Diocese, expressing opposition. A memorandum from Mr. Mutty with an opposing newspaper article attached. I also have here Mr. Mutty's lobbyist disclosure report from April 2004 that discloses his work on this legislation, LD 1579. The record is clear. Despite what their current ad says, the Diocese and Mr. Mutty actively oppose the establishment of a registry they now cite as an example of their tolerance. Thank you.